and paddles into the shark-infested water with Cora to rescue Penny. As Penny swims, she senses something behind her. Just as she hears Cora screaming her name, the shark suddenly attacks. Ben paddles as fast as he can and desperately tries to save her, but he's too late. It fatally mauls Penny before turning toward the raft, forcing Ben to fend it off by repeatedly striking it with his paddle. In the midsection, the plane remains perched precariously on the coral reef, severely damaging the plane and killing hundreds of passengers instantly. As the wreckage floats across the ocean, Ben excitedly wakes Rich, saying they actually pulled it off. He adds that if it weren't for the coral reef, they'd be celebrating. Suddenly, the cockpit windows begin to crack under pressure. Penny tells Cora to wait outside before entering the cockpit. Ben explains that his leg is trapped beneath a twisted piece of metal and that he's trying to free it. At that moment, Rich regains consciousness. He tells Ben to grab the crash axe and use it to pry his leg loose. In the midsection of the plane, Sam searches for Lily and notices blood on the armrest of her seat. All around him, survivors cry over the loved ones they lost, while others vomit from the trauma they have just endured. Nearby, in the tail section of the plane, Matt unbuckles Finn's seatbelt before shouting to see if anyone else is alive. Zoe calls back from farther up. Matt grabs a flashlight floating nearby, while Penny carefully climbs down, occasionally recoiling at the sight of the dead bodies around her. Meanwhile, Lily resurfaces near the midsection of the plane. She tries to climb onto the fuselage, but a shark drags her underwater. She breaks free and pulls herself back onto it. In the cockpit, Ben tries cutting through the twisted metal, but it doesn't budge.
Ben, no good. Don't be a chump. Either way, I'm done. I'm exactly where I belong.
Don't give me that where I belong crap.
It's your plane, Ben.
Not leaving you, Rich.
Confirm. Go home.
Remaining calm, Rich orders Penny and Ben to leave and close the cockpit door behind them, warning that otherwise the flooding will consume the entire flight deck. He tells Ben to go home and be with his son. With a heavy heart, Ben finally agrees to leave. Rich tells Ben to find the ELT so they can send out a distress signal. Outside, Ben spots the injured flight attendant, and Penny joins him shortly after to help. Rich quietly sings his favorite song before the cracked windows finally give way, floods the cockpit and kills him. Penny asks Ben what they should do next. Ben tells her their priority is to find any survivors. At the same moment, Jaya wakes up, bruised and battered. She quickly wakes Declan. Still disoriented, he asks where the kids are before opening the restroom door, letting water run in. Back in the tail section, Zoe discovers Becky unconscious. Seeing the water level continuing to rise, she asks Matt if he can carry her.
She's like 150 pounds. I've only got the use of one arm.
150 pounds, really?
Becky tells him that she is a grandmother and the one she's going to help is Finn. However, Finn says he is a good climber. The three of them then climb onto the highest part of the plane. A few minutes later, Matt tries to open a door, but Zoe quickly stops him, explaining that they're inside an air bubble. If he breaks the seal, the entire section will sink. Zoe bandages Matt's injured hand. Matt apologizes for trying to open the door earlier, but Zoe reassures him that it's okay. Nearby, Finn begins hyperventilating. Becky comforts him, telling him that everything is going to be okay. Matt asks who he was traveling with. Finn explains that he was with his mom, his stepdad, and his stepsister. Matt promises that they'll find his family.
I'm Matt, that's Becky, and this is...
Zoe.
Zoe. You are?
Penny asks Ben how long it will take for the rescue team to find them. Ben honestly admits it could take hours or even days. He says their best hope is that the emergency locator transmitter, ELT, is still working, but it's located in the midsection of the plane. Penny volunteers to retrieve it, explaining that she has won the Waikiki rough water swim 3 times. Cora asks her where she's going.
To the middle of the plane.
She asks her to look for her parents and her little brother and offers to come along.
I will look for
Penny gently refuses but promises to look for her family.
I will look for your parents.
Ben tells Penny to give a signal when she gets the ELT. She nods. He offers her a life vest, but Penny declines, saying it will only slow her down. Before leaving, she hands her shoes to Cora and asks her to keep them safe until she returns. Ben informs Penny that the ELT is located around row 20, and tells her to make sure its indicator light stays on once she activates it. He reassures Cora that they'll find her family. Moments later, Cora spots a shark attacking a floating corpse and quickly alerts Ben. They both shout to warn Penny that there are sharks in the water, but she's too far away to hear them and continues swimming. Ben quickly inflates a life raft